Hello, welcome back to me, LG, and more The Crust. Part 3. Okay, let's load it up. Nerd of the Rings boxing last night, good evening. Unboxing. I mean, he did 2 booster boxes, so that's like $700 each, wasn't it? Did a whole 2 packs of the big 30-pack boxes and some other stuff. So I was watching that for about an hour and a half yesterday. Quite good. A lot of repeats there because it's not a particularly big set, but right, I'm having my meal deal sushi. Urgent contract, 100,000, 300 titanium. I do love the fact it tells me how much I've got. I've only got 96, so I can't really do it, can I? I can do that. So I don't know if this... I might get this contract later, but... I'm not going to hit the... It's 50 days, which isn't... But 100, so 300. I wish there was an option to review later, wasn't it? Right, bit of soy sauce on my lunch. Be my big shot today, so. Tonight we'll probably get offered other ones. So we have let's keep it on pause for a bit. We'll just do a little bit of a review. So I've pretty much cleared all the stuff on the surface that is buildings. We've got a few little bits here to do. Resources, which gave me quite a lot of resources, but of course we've been spending quite a bit on some contracts, which has put our money up to 211. I've now replaced all of the small solar panels with the mediums, and I don't know how many more of these I'll do because we'll want to do the large. But the large probably going to be we're actually researching the large batteries, so we can start to switch those over soon. And I want to do the mechanical engineering so that we can start making a lot more drones, as we're kind of limited on how much we can do with the drones that we have. Large solar panels down here, so we've got to do radio isotope generator and the solar panel upgrade. Efficiency of all solar panels by 15%, that will be nice, and then we'll get these done, so they'll be priorities. Also got lots of internal base building stuff to finish off. Science lab, engineering labs, medical centers, etc. Made a good start on it. We've done the single bed, the CPU data, we've done the food cultivation and ventilation, oxygen and ice. So we might start underground doing, and I'm probably going to build it somewhere here, so I need to get this stuff cleared. I've now built a built one of these. So this stuff, rare earth minerals, are being picked up. And we've only got 7, 5 and 4 on the drones. They're processing it into rare earth elements, which is good. I've got this set up for the water, but as I say, we looked at the water tank, didn't we, yesterday? Hey, Sargasso. Booting up your Timberborn. Battle of the Resource Management games. Day to you, sir. Welcome back. Thank you. See you. So yeah, I need a lot more. I'll tell you what. 'Cause we're making, not stockpiling any. Not stockpiling any titanium bars, so that contract, all that stuff we've got was from the stuff we recycled on the surface. So what I probably should do then is maybe turn this on. I think I should then just run out a storage unit for it. Now I've got the big ones. I start thinking I should just start building the big ones because I'm going to want to replace them all. Pick up quite a lot of space. You know, actually, I could just run it off here. Do that. Holes in the way. The beaver base is gradually growing. Good. Yeah, mine got pretty. Okay. So we'll build this. This does get a bit crazy, this. This needs powder. Oh, hang on. No, that's wrong, isn't it? This is bit. What's building the? That's building the glass. Takes rods, and it makes glass. Where's it getting the rods from? These make the rods. Yeah. Crap, how do I cancel that? So I do want it off one of these then. I'll go back to my... just for that. I probably don't want that out there. We're gonna... I think I chose one of the large maps when I did my one. You out and about, are you, boxing? Can't you watch him while you're on your way? Don't need to do that, mate. You can always check back in later, but appreciate it. Sounds pretty healthy. Go for a walk, get your hair cut. Right, okay, so see how that goes then. And this thing, I need to store those.
Research complete.
Charge batteries are done. Woohoo! I need to do a blue. Right, let's do this for the drones, and then I'm going to do these two. My snack that I got on mine is some Itsu chicken geyser snack box, so I need to have them cold, but I'm going to put a little bit of water in the pot, microwave it for like, what, a minute is it? Or 30 seconds? I don't know. It's even a minute. Half a teaspoon of water. 20 seconds. Right. Okay, sort that. Oh, that was minus 52 when we're not charging. Oh. Right, Ngoiza is done. I love this little sauce stuff that he put on it, teriyaki sauce. Oof. Bit teriyaki sauce, bit of soy sauce. And this is a meal deal. That's on my sushi roll. Oh, I do like a teriyaki sauce. A little bit like a plum sauce. You get a little bit sort of thicker and not sort of spicy really, just tangy is probably. Right, so these batteries we can start to build now, the big ones. So they take 3 CPU compared to 1, so 3 times as much. So I need to get rid of 3 of these for every one of these that I do. Now these take 10 megawatts. These take 50. So they were 3 of those would be 30 megawatts. So I go up 20 megawatts per 3 for the same CPU. But they do cost a lot more to make. Silicon, aluminium pot, which we haven't really got much of. So I'm going to put 2 or 3 of these out. I think we'll probably do it like this. Now that when they're built, I can get rid of 6 of these. I'm actually going to have more power. Apart from that, it's already full. Need a bowl. Really enjoying this game. Very good. Right, so if we go out here, can we reach that pole? Can't. Do it that way. We'll sort these out once we all used up. Bit of geyser. Geyser good. Chicken good. Teriyaki good. Change from my boring stuff I'm eating most days. Have we got anybody on YouTube? I don't think so, but hello on YouTube if you're there. Okay. Get quite expensive if you buy the geyser in the packs. I think it's £4.50 for 12, although you get 2 in the little pot with the part of the snack in there. Okay, so I'm going to start getting rid of these, so we don't need to do it. I'll start with these 3. So each one of these is 3, so I could get rid of 6, but I'll just get rid of 3 for them. You get resources back. But I should see my output.
We've been approached for help by Universe. A recent hurricane swept through the Gulf of Mexico, leaving many people homeless. We can provide resources for the recovery efforts.
I usually have a 3 on the sides and back for my hair and a bit off the top with the scissors. Short hair. Very distinguished. Okay, so I don't know if I've sort of lost storage power. We shouldn't have really. Oops. I mean, we're not, well, we are approaching the limit of the CPU because I'm going to need the base to replace all this, aren't I? We're going to need scientists and people to actually give us CPU power. We need to create some sort of AI center thing to create CPU power. It's already gone, so I guess I've eaten it. You quick rolls of sushi, 2 bits of geyser, down fast. We should have savoured it a little bit. Very tasty.
Research complete.
Not too heavy or anything. Just little rolls of rice, and chicken, bit of sauce. Right, so we've just researched programmable splitters, which I haven't really needed yet, or it unlocks access to the programmable version of the splitter, which allows setting priorities for each conveyor input and output. So I'm now going to queue up this one, I think. Oh, I need another amber. That's actually being done at the moment. Okay, let's check this out then. Urgent contracts. Thousands. What? Hurricane Vivian. Only 90,000. The other one was like 300 steel for 100,000. I can't do it, dude. I mean, that's way over what I've got.
Director, the repeater has picked up an unusual signal, seemingly emanating from a mobile drilling rig that was hit by the explosion. These colossal machines serve as self-contained lunar regolith mining platforms. They are scarce and costly, but deploying them in resource-rich areas has proven highly lucrative for our business. We mustn't let this opportunity slip away. We must investigate the signal site immediately.
Okay. What's the one? This, I think. Okay, I really do need a more vehicles. I still don't know what to do with this cargo terminal. I forgot to Google it. Because I've still got the examine, you know, and I've done that. You know, we've done the scan thing. We know it's find the cargo terminal. I don't think it's bugged, right? So yeah, I don't know.
Director, we received requests from two competing organizations, Malachite and IEF. Both are asking for support, but we can only collaborate with one. Review the situation and make a decision.
I mean, Jesus Christ, people, our base is like,
The
I've got one
disaster on the
rover,
moon
everybody wants me
diminished
to...
Eurasian countries' trust in Crust and its programs. Together with the Malachite conglomerate, these states developed the Aurora Aerospace Complex project. The company's representatives contacted us and invited us to participate in the project as a resource supplier on favorable terms. Upon learning of this, activists from the International Environmental Front decided to thwart the emergence of new, dirty industries on Earth and prepared their own Aurora project to restore melting glaciers. The IEF plans to redirect the attention of Malachite investors to a more pressing environmental issue. We need to decide who to contract with.
So we either save the environment or space exploration. I think I'm going to do space exploration because I think it might help us get some rockets or
You
something.
made the right choice, Director. The
Screw
explosion
the
on the moon
environment.
was a great tragedy, but it was an eye-opener for many. The Crust monopoly threatens humanity's progress in space exploration. Activists have been trying for centuries to resurrect an already dying planet while we seek solutions for our common future. The data for the first contract has already been sent. We hope to send it as soon as possible.
Right, new contract. 240 and 100. Right, we can do that. Do that. I think I can do it straight away, actually. I'll leave us short though, but bum, 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 bum. Right, what's happening with this power then? Plus 141 doesn't sound... I'm like... I think it's just come up the sun. Can we put... They do... I don't know if there's a different way of doing it, but I think they should introduce a pause build, like so you could blueprint it, but I think you can only like cancel it. Sometimes I'd like to do this and then like say pause this and this until... Okay, so I don't know if we're getting any titanium in here yet. Be probably pretty slow amounts. Is got to feed these things before it gets storage. I think I will set that as a priority. These two are feeding into this, so but I need to get a lot more. You haven't exhausted a resource yet. See how that all works out. Physically it looks like there's less on the ground, but the ore amounts don't seem to change. This was always 16 and this was always 53 something. Off here. Now this water tank, just have this again, where tank. Storage. It says indoors only. Refrigerator indoors only. I mean, it may well. I've got ice here and I've got ice here. I don't know. Might be better to build the base, but I don't have the room yet. Cleared it. We probably need to do a test.
We have a new contract, this time from the Southwind Corporation. I'm sure you won't let me and the company down.
I don't know how big a... Let's do that. Place a door. Thrown at me.
You can't build here. You can't build here.
So I guess it has to be finished then before I can place it for the water tank. It's probably a bit big for the water tank, but God, these guys, everybody's so needy. Everybody's so needy. I need resources. You're the only people. 150,000 money. Wow, that's good. 100 days. What do they want though? They want modular terminus. I've got 4. 23. Don't know how to build those. I'm going to have to say bugger off, mate. I don't think it. I mean, you don't get the. You're not getting the benefit of increased reputation unless you complete the jobs. But I don't think, you know. I think it's probably best not to take them if I can't do them, rather than fail.
Director, we found the mobile drilling rig, but it was damaged by the explosion.
Of course it was.
However, if we can successfully restore it, it will be an immense asset, not only for the continuity of our lunar project, but also as a milestone in the company's growth. The MDR has the capability to autonomously navigate to regions abundant in valuable resources and conduct industrial-scale regolith extraction.
Sounds expensive. Right, so we need to take, say, those resources. Right, so I've got. They've done a very good. So many games, like when you're trying to do something, don't tell you what you've got. This game pretty much like not on a tooltip this time. It tells me what I do have. So I've got that, and that. Telling me I've got everything. Although I don't have those yet. Expedition Center work. Oh, I don't have the Expedition Center. Okay, wow, we've got loads to do. Loads to do. So the Expedition Center, that is here, and it's a lot of. I've got the scanner turned off as well. 95 power. So question mark. Way. The other one was sort of down here, but don't think it matters too much. But if we put it here, it's near the lift, it's near... I'm going to need that for the... Now this thing uses a lot of power. But I've got loads of things that it's found. I mean, it does regular non-stop scans, so I think it's not something I really need on all the time. Let it run for a bit. We're charging up. But I'm going to be a bit short on quite a lot of stuff now. You know, steel's going to be short, silicon's going to be short. We're not making aluminium yet, or carbon fibre. But I do feel these expeditions that we need to on the moon, that's going to start giving us some of the big amounts that we need for some stuff to keep growing. Okay, so that's going to do its thing. They're grabbing sources. Now, when these get empty, I wanted to replace these with the big one. It dumps it on the floor, and then I kind of think there's no point in doing that. And unused a lot of... Filled that water tank. Not finished, but the only problem is this produces ice. Just a bit of a test, we'll see. Right, let me it does work, but we haven't got the resources really. Beautiful. I love the tech tree, I love the contracts, I love the exploration stuff on the moon. And it's quite varied actually. We've got like medical labs and what's that? That jammed up. A little bit of something else on the belt there. That's because, really,
Director, an interesting contract has come in from the Meta Society. They're requesting materials to complete the construction of the first floating city.
okay. So I think this is ready to build it. They're just gone and they're building this thing. Lots and lots more of everything. These are the rocks and stuff as well. Ones that highlight up. I've got a few piles of stuff I've already done. Good one over here, but I think it's really taking the resource. It frees up the surface for all the stuff we're gonna put up here. Stuff we need. Also research the lifts now, so we can build more. That's good money. Thing is, I don't have modular frames, and I'm not making them either.
Director, don't forget to select contracts with a list available in the control center. Let's ensure the prosperity.
Yeah, I need to have a look at what we've got. A gas extractor. The multi-regolith we're training at the moment. The rolling mill is this thing. We've got one. Components factory we're doing. We're going to probably need more of those. Melting furnace. I need a smelting furnace for aluminium. I do have a bit of stock, so need a smelting service. I don't have a some of it's where to put it, really. Put it here. It's built, we'll let the drones just do it, we won't belt it. So I've got more pots of this stuff around. Still lots of this to pick up, so I guess I need a lot more drones gradually getting picked up. Excelente, excelente. Right. This thing's been built. So, I mean, we get a little bit of stock here. 64. So yeah, for 4 makes 2. So for each 64 powder we make 32. How much does this carry? I think it's, these things have 4, 8, 12, 16, don't they? They can carry 16. And I just need to make sure, yeah, drones can take stuff in and out, so we won't belt that until trying to put rules for it or something. Okay, we're going to see quite a few declines now on our key products. Gonna get rid of that. We're doing on here will be 11 days. When that gets built, we need to replace it with an orange. So probably the microcircuits then. Storage, gas extractors. We're going to need that soon as well. What's that? 22,000 orange, 9,000. Back belts. Mark 4, Mark. Well, how many belts are? So good. As I say, I think the 1.0 release for this is pretty just around the corner, really. I think I thought it said the end of August. I think it actually says the date, but it might have been pushed back to September or something, but it's not that far away. If it's not a major I mean, we will restart again if we need to. I've already learned quite a lot of stuff in the 3 episodes that we've done. Right, so that's got done. So if I want to build this water tower now, but I don't know how I suppose we just sure. I mean, I'm presuming the ice goes in the water tower, but it might not. Water ice. I was thinking, well, what stores water ice? That's the construction. Have a look. It's kind of weird because some things say, like these things down here, they don't say what they store in them. They say what they come. They sort of do once they're built. But I don't have anything else. I've got the refrigerator. Water tank, large water tank. I've got an oxygen receiver. Large oxygen receiver, cold storage cabinet, gas storage, underground storage. That got built then, so just turn this on again. See if it plugs. It shows water, but I don't know. where the water ice goes. Looking at the normal storage, because if we look like at these things, I don't think water's listed. Sorry, water ice. So I missed it. So if it's not in those, and then look, oh, it's in here. Okay. Gonna need temporarily then. Not the right place. Get another drink once. The airbox, and I was saying, so Ned of the Rings did about a 2-hour video, live video yesterday from a shop he was invited to, well, like Hobby Town in Kentucky somewhere. And he opening lots of booster boxes, well, 2 collector booster boxes, 2 normal booster boxes. So, I think 60 packs, and then 2 packs of boosters, which was what, 24 packs. But, you know, he didn't get a golden smaug or anything. I estimated it was about $2,000 worth of packs. I don't, you know, he was given those, I think, by the people that were sponsoring his stream, but still, it was a fun watch. He made it home alive. Good. I haven't said what's the story here. So, there's obviously some machine that will make the water from the ice. Ice melter. Indoors only. Must be installed on the external wall. Oh, okay. Which way round stuff go? Go that way. So, do that. It's a bit of an experiment. There's quite a lot of unique. I mean, I've played quite a lot of, but I'm liking some of the unique stuff that attention to detail with Like even the rovers with the solar panels on the surface. That's weird. They're bringing in. Oh no, that's to build it. How much was these? 39,000 units. 52,000 units. Right, this thing should be built now, shouldn't it? There's some power to it. This is gonna tap my power, isn't it? Okay, so it has internal fuel. Let me turn this off. We are zapping power like crazy. Of course, it's the night, so I like these things, like the graphics of the building, and the lights will change depending on how much charge is in there. Really nice. So if I want to set an expedition, like the cargo truck, then I'm going to say yes. It's going to go back to the base. Okay. We're only going to be using 4 of these. I need to buy 3. How do I do that game? Back. Where's the market? So I need these. So I need I need 3. $18,000, believe it or not. Thinking I might order some of the things I don't have. How expensive are these? Expensive. Let me order 5 frames. How much money did I have? Balance 195. 20, 40, it's about 50 grand's worth there, but under grand. Final cost 77. Do that. I think we can afford those. It just gives us a few But it will allow me, hopefully, to finish. Now, I hope that stuff arrives before this thing does. It takes a little while. I think it probably will, because it will get flown in, won't it? So that it can take the 7. But that only leaves us 120, so we need to do some other contracts. Yeah, this comes in 1.8 days, so... This extended trade thing we're doing. Trade like this reduces market commission, allowing for more favourable transactions on the market. And it will continue to go down if my global reputation increases. I already increased the extended tender license, so we've done that already, which allows similar signed contracts, and then each of these look like they're a +1/+1. And then I want to start upgrading some of these, like this thing here, I think. Both of these need no space at the moment. Wish we could see a bit more of the rocket coming in. It's a bit like Surviving Mars. In fact, you can't really see it. It goes, see a little bit of it as it comes in here. Did I do the building for the more drones? That's actually quite close to being done now. We're about halfway done. More than halfway. More vehicle assembly. Don't know whether to do that upstairs, downstairs, on the moon surface or below. I kind of use them a lot more below than we do above, but that's it. Kind of looks like a building because it's shielded and stuff. Right, do I keep building batteries?
Research complete.
We've got 4.4, so I don't really think we need more batteries just yet. Probably need a few more solar panels, but I'm trying to keep in pace with what I'm doing. But I do want the large ones soon, so let's put one in there. Put these up. Do the grid. Daylight, so we're charging again, that's good. Okay, down below. Thing needs power. How much power does it use? 35. Is there a power node for it? Status idle. 90 in 12 minutes. This doesn't say it has enough power, does it? Can't see because it has like one of these red or orange things if it's have a connection. It's not a grid shortage, but it's not being used at the moment. That allows it to be brought in. So do I have to belt it now? Belts cost a fortune. Nope. It clicked in over there, man. What? Stop with this starting over there business. And why these? Just put that there then. Right, so we got the multi-regolith done. Great. Need green, because that's green's going to get done. In some way it's not getting power. There's not a thing to connect it. I don't see a nodule. Every building has like one of these connector points. Not plugged, yeah. No, I understand that. I'll sort it out in a minute. I don't really need to do it just right now. We'll come back to that. Oh, what's happening with this projects? My truck. See it. I think he's in here loading up, isn't he? So he's having the stuff brought to him. Have we got enough resources for everything? So 32 of these, we've got 100, so that's fine. The chips 36, we need 12, that's fine. Silicon we're fine. Glass we're fine. Titanium plates looks fast. And these should be 7 now. It says 6. Yeah, okay, we've got 1 in there, so that's going to be full. Okay, so yeah, that's all good. Let's just watch this thing, because then this will fill up. Obviously.
Research complete.
Taking a while for them to. I guess it's a lot of items. A lot of these things, these guys carry like 10. Carry 1. So it looks like we can probably belt resources from lifts and stuff in and out. In which case I probably should have had the building orientated the other way around, but never mind. I'll get the drones to do it for now, but we might be able to do a lift back here. Rather lift. Logistics. Yeah. They're in. The underground conveyors. Don't know where they are then, because they were research, weren't they? The lifts were. Oh no, I haven't done it. But conveyor elevator. It says conveyor, so it'll probably be in the conveyors once we've got that. Got 21 days of green coming. We missed the transport. I don't know if we can turn this off while it's actually doing the thing or on its way. Loads of stuff, like, I mean, until I get more storage trucks and stuff. That was the other thing, wasn't it? We were going to build the. I think I still. Yeah, we're still. This is going to allow me to make cargo transports, drones, and rover scouts. Will really help us. It might be quite expensive to build them. We'll see. It costs quite a bit to buy. Okay. All is well. Okay, that is clearing through this now. Yes, it is. I was thinking of doing another excavator here. Then I need to find more silicon. Not silicon, power silicon. Need to find more titanium. Right. Where I've scanned now and where I haven't. But... well, I mean, if you find anything, it shows you it. Wow, this seems to be bugger all the time. I'm sure other people had some stuff down here, but. Iron. Aluminium. Okay, well, it's the first one of those that we've found. I think you need to constantly keep relocating these. Well, I've got 3 at the moment because, you know, to get a wider range, you need to be quite close to it. It's really quite a nice way, a system of finding resources. You know, there's a little bit of mystery there, and rather than it just here it is kind of thing. You find it if you just dig it out, but it doesn't confirm it until you scan it. I've still haven't found any more titanium. A bit worrying. So that is going down quite low, so 16,000, because that started off about 19 or something, and this was like 53, now it's 51, so it's going down, but they're not too quick, which is nice, so they do last quite a while, each node, by the look of it. Okay. Down a lot of money, down a lot of resources. Okay, now a couple of more moaning drones? Not my moaning drones. Not doing anything, so I think we'll need to dig out this silicon. So we get to it. Dig out these precious metals. I think we try and get this minion. bug out. Do the irons up there. Really just make more space again here. You're gonna build that thing soon. 92%. In fact, it's done, isn't it? What was it say? The drone factory thing. Logistics. Good research. No. No, we haven't. There. Okay. Yeah. Look up.
Research complete.
Small vehicle assemble is done. So that's green and orange, that's blue, that's green, that's orange. So do the lifts.
Research complete.
So we've got the regolith extractor upgrade done. Do we need to... I don't think we need to do anything. It's showing. Let's just check that a sec. So that is going to... So this is increased by 50%. No. Okay, so we've got to pay for it, have we? Boost the speed, so let's boost iron. Okay, so 150%. It's 25k, damn. Right, and then does that show us that it's boosted apart from the efficiency? Got this marker here. Upgrades, yeah, okay, so these aren't done then. Oops, shit, didn't mean to do that. Okay, done both of those now then. I need to do, this is the one I needed to do. Yeah, I think I should have a rule, shouldn't I? Sort of don't go below 50,000 or something. Already just broken the course, but hopefully we'll make some money in a minute once we get this. What's going on with this thing up here? You got there yet? So, and this is mostly probably going to be wrecked, but this is a mobile, so we can send this to places that have resources in them. Still don't know what these things. I need to Google this tonight, probably in the next break of session. One rover. Come on, baby. It's done.
Objective achieved.
Director, we've managed to recover the MDR and are now able to mine regolith on the lunar surface outside the base.
Okay.
Great job, Director. When I was a kid, I only read about these huge harvesters in books about a faraway
Is
desert planet.
this going to use fuel
Never
or
thought I'd
something?
get to work with them in my lifetime. Glad I was wrong.
I'd like little cutscenes with like images from that movie Moon or something with them. He's going back to base. Okay, that's fine. Need to send the rover to places. Do I need to go? Contrast. Heater station. Investigate first. So if I go here. Gonna work. Right, so we've got this thing. Start extraction. Do we do concentrate on we can move it, set of routes, but we don't just mine anywhere, do we? Start extraction, let's see what happens. Got a little video clip up here. Slag 53. Maybe there's something, I think there's something that shows us. Yeah, the pockets are, I think there's some tech. I think I saw something on a video. Tertiaries, anomalies, helium-3. See anything showing up yet, but I think there's some kind of scanner. So it just does its thing. But I think we can get, like EVE Online or something, you get like blobs of where the concentrations are and then set it over what you need. Okay. Somebody's going searching. Cargo's on its way back. And the other thing's mining. Diggy diggy hole. Excavate. Okay, we still haven't worked out why this says there's generators. There's some sort of... Seems like it doesn't work off pylons.
You can't build here. You can't build here. You can't build here. You can't build here. You can't build here.
The MDR is fully equipped for autonomous mining, but to deliver the excavated regolith to the base, you will have to use a cargo truck. The construction of a cargo dock will make it possible to automate delivery routes, store the mined regolith, and move it automatically to processing modules on conveyors.
Okay. Now this thing's empty, isn't it? So it's going back to the base. I actually should cancel. Nice. Assign it to... Let's right click. Okay, so we can do that, and then this thing we can actually set a route or something. I'll have to look at that. Can we right click this then? Info. That's what these things were. Still don't understand that then. I thought we were going to get something to right click on it. I've been there and scanned it and stuff. It won't clear this. Again, something we're missing. This needs maybe some generator. Electronic board. Haven't gone anyway, that's the power it needs, but it actually says generate. Do these other things see? Orange at the moment, instead of red. I don't know if it's because of it. I don't know what this thing does. Tooltips. So tooltips are generally pretty good in this game. Some of this stuff we'll find out. Might have to Google it. It obviously probably gives like power to the room, to the but this isn't still enough. Right, so what does this do? Online. say what it does, does it? You Google it. 1 sec. Game electronic board. Electronic board in Crust game is a crucial component for managing high voltage systems in a vacuum and low gravity environments. It allows the installation of power connector for the interior of the base, connecting the power to the building and supplying power to all modules within them. Okay, that's what it is. Basically, it's a plug. So I then can connect that to there. Give this power. Okay. It's basically a plug for the room. Okay, that should start working then, shouldn't it? It is working. Now I've got a water tank here, so I don't know if the let's do this. We haven't got any people yet. Still need to do this, then this, then this for the large solar panel. So the flight control center allows logistics sending, receiving cargo capsules, equipment, conveyor outputs for efficient loading and unloading of goods. 113 days at the moment. We haven't got green. That did get done. Well, I've actually got to do drone manufacturing. Oh no, I thought once we've done that we could build them all. Got to pay them separately. $30 days. Hang on, they're upgrade. That's an upgrade. Drone manufacturing. Maybe we can build some of it then. Let's put one down if we can. It's gonna be six. Right, 70 power, 10 CPU. Uses quite a few things I don't have, like 80 carbon. I don't know whether to build this up here. Colour with the space, I kind of think it might be better. It looks like a surface building. Let's try and see if it build it down. It's grayed out. Okay. Oh, it does say surface only. Oh, and they don't even highlight. The cargo dock was something else we need to build. Thing. Research it. Here's the cargo dock. And Very good. Cargo docks here. Oh shit, I need to do that. Okay, can't plug it in until that's done anyway. We need to get some contracts going. I haven't seen anything come up since I turned those of them down. We've got quite a few contracts and then I turned several down and then I haven't seen any since. This is just drilling where it is. So I think I'm gonna have some kind of MDR Huron. Rename that. MDR. Well, actually, maybe we just put. I'm gonna call it Ewing. Bobby Ewing. Whoops. It's the wrong buttons. Anybody from Dallas will know. So does that just say Ewing or MDR Ewing? It says, right, so call it MDR Ewing 1. Now you know. Okay. I think I'm still gonna need to build more. Solar panels. $1,100 when we got the sun. Got no grid surplus. I don't think we've been filling the battery, have we? Like 2 or 3 mil, and then pay more attention to it on a next cycle of daylight. Now we're charging. So we went down to about 1 million 2. So that wasn't too bad. I need to see what we charge it up to. I think we were charging at like 1100 or something. Because we're consuming 381, so if we've got 1200. What I do need to do, and I did check, like, make sure all these are connected, because I did have some that weren't feeding into the grid, which a bit more. What's this 400? But as I say, was about 1100 and something. We'll just have to see what its peak is and what the battery peak is. I'm a bit, I don't want to build too many because we're going to be switching to the larges. This thing's probably not going to get built still. I mean, 80 carbon. Holy cow, if I was to get 80 carbon, expensive. 75 grand. Or that. Got 13. I just want to see what this peaks out as. So generating sunlight 1400, is that right? Not how we're generating 1400 when it says plus. Okay, the plus number's the difference between. So we're charging the batteries at 1100. 12. We'll let it do its thing then for this cycle, see where the battery goes to. A bit hard to see when it's night, like down here. Don't really notice when it switches. Oh wow, okay, that's already full. Okay. So how's that getting filled up then? Are the drones doing it? I didn't see. Don't want, let's build a few. How much are these water things? They're not too bad. Let's build one there. I'm gonna need it. Supply of it. We're already up to 3.4. So if we hit the 4.4 million, eventually I could add a few more batteries. But I think we went down to about 1200 before it started charging it again. 1200, like 1.2 million. So as long, I need to try and have a million power buffer, don't I? I don't really want to get to a situation where we're not growing it. So I think that's going to hit the. Go back to normal speed. Over there, but one of these was equivalent of 4 of these. Five of these. This last 11 days, and it says it's in red, so we've worked out, isn't it? It's 14 days for this lunar cycle. That seems to stop charging now, though. No, this was charging 1100. It's not got the arrows. Guess it's because, yeah, okay. It's because we've hit the the rest is because we haven't built it yet. Worried about aluminium. So it was 20,000, wasn't it? I did do 20. So we should have 80,000 then, yeah. Come on, while the sun's up, this is dropping here. This thing, yeah, we're going to need modular terminals to make. I need to make carbon fiber. So how do we make carbon fiber? Get these batteries. Cables. Oops. It says last wall plus plus plus. I don't know what the 3 pluses mean, but unless each plus is a day beyond the cycle. It said 11 days, now it says 3 pluses. But with any luck, we might get this all the way up to 5.6 million. Dark again. Okay, that should probably take care of that for a little bit. It's going to take a while for these to generating. I don't know if this building's blocking it or something, because at one point we were generating, we're now down to 400. Oh, hang on, I didn't even notice. Look, there's a picture of the moon here. Ooh. God, I didn't even see that. Like, I thought there's like a little photo thing below the date. So we got 1 day, 21 hours for sunset. Oh, cool. God. Played like 10 hours, didn't even know. Oh, actually. Kind of.
Package delivered.
Package delivered. Regolith. Guess the sun being blocked by this hill, you see, because we're in a crater, I think, so. So we're not going to get this. We're going to get this to about 85%, and then we're going to lose the charge. About another cycle. It still says a day and 2 hours. They do rotate around, track the sun as well, these things, so pretty cool. But we're heading into, even though it says here 16 hours, we've lost the sunlight. Right, we've got some resources here. But yeah, I need to work out how to make carbon fiber. So we did find, what did we find over here? Oh, is that a... That's titanium. Okay, I needed that. Okay, so here's the aluminium here. Another titanium. Okay, we need to do that. It needs to feed in. Very close though. Hoping there'll be some over this side. Some there. Oh, and some aluminium. Good hit. Right, well I might do this side then because my titanium's here. I mean, technically this is nearer. I need to do, I've seen what people do on advanced vids. We're going to need a main bus, you know, to move all the materials around, but that's got to be in mind. That so I probably should do this then. Again, it's going to use more power though. Do an extractor now. We've got these multi. So these are minus 12 power. These are 30. This produces regolith. Just regolith. This actually produces. All types of oxides. Yeah, because the other ones tended to put. It was kind of weird because they would put piles of it around the excavator, wouldn't they? Power, but I'm thinking we need to test it. So this produces. I don't know, is it? It extracts all types of oxides from regolith. Further processing, it still needs. It has a separate conveyor output for each of the oxides. I think we still need to do the refinery. It's going to be a multi-refinery, I imagine. Right, well we're going to have to probably build one. I'll just have to suck it up with the power. I didn't think we Gonna have to dig this out. Got all these different sort of outputs. So the regolith in, slag out, and then all the different oxides out. Which way round? I want the titanium powder. What would be regolith? Making this powder. So this powder, if we got the powder, I want to go here. Whoops. Got my phone on my keyboard. How big could the base be? Massive. Massive. This is probably about 10% of the space, so I don't know if I move my camera. Can't really see it because of the dark, but big. This is probably
Director,
10 or
I
20%
congratulate
of.
you. Our lunar production is so popular that companies are willing to approach us directly, bypassing the common tender system.
So yeah.
Research complete.
Right, so I think I'll put it here. Okay. We need wires to there. Carrot. Right, research complete was the production speed, so imagine we can start. A lot of these I need to do as well. Base stuff. Cargo drone speed. Don't have a lot of stuff coming in though. I've got nothing coming in now apart from orange. Need to get some contracts.
Certainly this is great news. And by fulfilling urgent contracts, we will receive increased rewards and earn an excellent reputation. However, companies will expect us to be supplied in remarkably short time. If we can't meet their expectations or if we frequently reject their requests, they'll think twice next time before contacting us.
Yeah, because I did turn a few down and we've not really been getting many offers, so... But I couldn't meet them. Like, steel, we've only got 185. Don't know how to make microcircuits yet. I think we need... Yeah, microcircuits factory. I think we're researching. Well, it's in the tree that's run out of carbon, but we've run out. We've got no green and blue coming in. Bit of a problem. This is going to cost me arm and a leg. I think I'm going to have to do the ship belts first. Because $6,000. Actually going to do the powder.
I strongly encourage you to take urgent contact.
Can't do everything at the same time, game. I haven't got a cargo dock. That built. I've got no money. I really need some easy contracts. Contracts we've been offered. If I don't have. Right, this guy's still doing this thing. I kind of think I should move it nearer the base. I say stop. Say dispatch to mine. Put it there or something. There's as well mine somewhere near our base so that the journey time isn't massively. So above the base, I mean, there's a slight square that you see. I think in the daylight you see, but basically above, but then below, kind of weird. Really show you. But it goes 2, 3, 4 times this size in all directions. Right, so we've got quite a bit of space underground to. Not actually storing anything in there, it's not really. We need to lock that output and have it go into storage for this one. But not enough of this going. But now we've upped these, we're going to start running out of resources. Some of these. Right, this isn't actually mining anything. Not really. Put it on top of a stadium, so why isn't it mining? Yes, it is. It says 256, so let's make it 7.2. I would doubt, like, you know, like I've got storage, but it costs so much money. It costs like 20 grand or something to belt up to. So it will potentially take megalith by the drones, and the drones will pick everything up except that it's only going to chuck this out going up, but it's got no efficiency. Looks like it's got no power. I'm going to stop all this a sec because I'm not really using the water at the moment. So let's save a bit of power. This is north of 30, but it's connected.